I think, for each league. And the fact that you get to understand their stories and when their journeys, and then you get to see them play and what that means, I think it's going to kind of change the scene.
And E-League is absolutely one of the top esports entities out there that does that. Rod, I'm so thankful that you were here. And you know what? Let's actually send it back over to Larry.
Thanks, Rod. Thanks, Kate. If you're like me and you can't get enough of Apex Legends, I think I've got a game that will make you drop your epically skinned Mozambique. Check this out. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the next game
Star Wars.
And it's set to launch on November 15th. Unlike Apex, this is a single-player, story-driven experience, and we were there for the big reveal at Star Wars Celebration in Chicago last weekend.
Что там показывают? Ну-ка. Пожилое Чикаго. Нормально придумали так. Сейчас такой ролик по МК, да?
What people want out of a Jedi-focused game, it's the story, it's the battle of light and darkness, it's falling in love with a character and a setting and a world or worlds, right, inside Star Wars, and just going on an amazing adventure. And we felt we could best serve that demand with a single-player game that really just, you know, let players kind of immerse themselves inside Star Wars. The hero, Cal Kestis, he's living in hiding as the game opens. He's got a mysterious past that players will learn about.
Динь-динь-динь.
Динь-динь-динь. He's got
Такой у
trauma
меня тихий
in his past,
динь-динь-динь.
and he's a Force user, so he already has some sort of connection to the Force. And over the course of the game, he'll have to develop and trust in his connection with the Force and sort of expand on his skill set of what he can do if he wants to survive and stay one step ahead of the Inquisition, which is hunting. So as Cal, you're a Force user, which means you've got Force powers, and you'll use those in your adventures and in combat. You've also got a lightsaber, and lightsaber combat's definitely a pillar of the game. We try and make our combat thoughtful, so it's on a button masher, it's not hack and slash. You'll have to really look at enemies and what their strengths and weaknesses are, and then sort of like deploy the right lightsaber move or Force ability to get through the challenge. At the same time, Star Wars is a really wide audience, so we want to make the game as accessible as possible to anybody who picks it up and plays it. It's going to be fun. But if you put the time in to master the combat system, there's a lot of depth there. We want that to be rewarding for people. Accompanying Cal on his journey will be BD-1, who is his buddy droid. He's a companion droid. He's Cal's best friend. It's kind of like a boy and his dog, and they're inseparable. And BD-1's more than a sidekick. He's got his own story, his own agenda, and he's really Cal's kind of equal partner on this story. And then there's Seer, who you saw in the trailer, who's Cal's mentor. She's a former Jedi Knight, but she's kind of an unconventional mentor and kind of occupies the space, unlike something that we usually see for mentors in Star Wars. Pursuing them all is the second sister, who's the Inquisitor, kind of who takes our antagonist role in the game. She's exceptionally intelligent.
Не, за хоккеем не слежу.
It's going to be a real challenge for Cal to survive. Along the way, you might imagine Cal goes to various different locales. There might be wildlife there that has a taste for young Jedi. There's a whole wide range of things that'll get Cal killed over the course of the game.
Тихо. Вот сейчас внимание. Вот сейчас опасно. Ну-ка. Ну-ка, 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 ну-ка. А, это просто что ли?
We've announced a ton of Xbox 360 backward compatible games on this show, and every time we do, there's one game that everyone brings up in response. Why didn't you announce this title?
Well, the tweets and comments can finally come to a stop because the day is finally here. It is time to reveal the latest backward compatible game. And bonus, it's Xbox One X enhanced.
И шо? Ninja Gaiden 2 и что?
That's right, Ninja Gaiden 2 is back. The lightning-fast combat and brutal dismemberments will have you mashing buttons and ducking
О,
severed
я
limbs.
обожал.
When you see how the enhanced version looks and feels in action, you'll agree it was worth the wait.
with these Xbox One X enhanced releases, you're getting the very best version of the game possible using the existing assets.
Ложная тревога.
Xbox 360 games that are Xbox One X enhanced run at a higher resolution and count them 9 times the original pixel count on Xbox One X. Code doesn't get touched, and these aren't remastered ports, y'all.
But that's not all we have for you. Starting today, 5 existing backwards compatible Xbox 360 titles will be enhanced for Xbox One X. Now, these classics are going to look a whole lot better.
Now, the first is one of Sam Fisher's most dangerous assignments, Splinter Cell Double Agent. You'll have to infiltrate a homegrown terrorist operation and bring it down from the inside, all while maintaining your cover, or what I call Tuesdays.
But that's not the only Splinter Cell title we've got for you today. Splinter Cell Conviction is also Xbox One X enhanced. The series received a major overhaul in this chapter with fast, fluid action and an incredibly stylized presentation.
Now, we just announced that 2 of the 3 Splinter Cell games from last gen are enhanced, so we gotta complete the set. Am I right, Ricari?
You're absolutely right.
I know. So that means Splinter Cell Blacklist has also made the jump. This game lets you play Sam the way you want. Deadly, super stealthy, or kick down the door, guns a-blazing. Pew pew!
All right, we've officially run out of Splinter Cell games, so it's time to move on to another classic series, shall we? Get ready to dance for the townspeople and kick some chickens because Fable 2 is now enhanced for the Xbox One X.
And when you're done with 2, you can roll right into Fable 3. Find out if it's good to be the king when you take the crown.
Вот, это сложно.
Major life and death decisions.
Или не сложно?
With the needs of the few. All right, just remember there's no additional purchase to make. You can play with the discs you already own, or if you don't own them,
Сложно.
purchase these titles digitally in the Microsoft Store.
Okay, now to recap. Ninja Gaiden 2, Fable 3 and 2, Splinter Cell Blacklist, Splinter Cell Conviction, Splinter Cell Double Agent, all enhanced, and the rollout for these updates starts today.
We've had lots of console talk today, but now it's time to give some love to our mouse and keyboard warriors. The PC experience is about to get a whole lot better with the relaunch of Game Bar. It's a total revamp with a ton of changes. I sat down with some of the team behind Game Bar for a look at all of the new features and what's still to come. Did you know I did that and it wasn't Larry?
Got a lot of great features coming to Game Bar, but I want to start first with Kripal. Maybe some folks have seen Game Bar, they don't know what it is. Explain what it is.
So the Game Bar is essentially an overlay that works over any PC game. And you bring it up by hitting Windows, G for gaming. And the whole thing behind the feature is PC gamers today do a lot of things when they're gaming. They either listen to music, they are posting things to their feed, they're chatting with their friends on Xbox Live. And today you have to choose between doing those things or your game. And we don't like that. So we think our mission is to not have our gamers choose between the games they love playing.
Сейчас, сори. Сбор на стойку прошу официально считать открытым. Плюс чат, если поддерживаете. Спасибо большое. Сори. Сейчас. Я включу донаты опять, чтоб я слышал.
Now, Kripal, you talked about how you can do all these things, but it's really customizable so that you can make it your own, right?
That's right. Fan feedback is super important for us. And what that means on PC is customization. And for us, what customization actually means is the Game Bar is completely widget-based, which means you can choose the widgets that you want to see in your Game Bar. You can also not just choose the widgets that you want, you can also choose them for whatever section or portion of the screen you want, if you want to pin them
Сейчас
over
их
the screen,
отрубать
you
не
can do
надо.
that too. So that's what we want. We want your Game Bar to be yours. With the Xbox Live things that we have brought into Game Bar, you can chat with your friends not just on PC, but also on
Проще
console,
Волофон
also
щит
on iOS,
поднимать, отпускать. Нет.
Dan, what are a couple ways that people are using Game
Не
Bar?
проще.
They use it to take pictures, create quick memes of some awesome moment that they had in the game.
Или я
be able
опять
to share
перемудрил.
with their friends on Twitter or any other social network, and monitor performance for their PC is another feature.
Sounds like Game Bar is really a toolbox that you're going to allow people to arrange their workspace the way they'd like to. Dan, tell us a little more about that.
With Game Bar, you have the ability to customize it how you want it. So every gamer is different. Some people care about some features versus others. And so I personally really care about my friends. So I have my friends list front and center. I have all of them listed there. I can see what they're playing right now. I can double click on them, start a conversation, whether text or voice. And I also really care about content, creating pictures and videos. I like to post them on Twitter, on YouTube. And so I have my gallery out that shows all the latest pictures and videos I've made and all the memes that I've created within the Game Bar.
So that's what you've created yours. How have you created your space with Game Bar?
For me, it's all about audio, which means widgets. One is the audio control widget so that I can play around with the settings for what my chat versus music versus my game. And the second is actually Spotify. So we're bringing Spotify into the Game Bar. So you can listen to music, so the playlist that you love when you are playing whatever your game of choice is. I love RTSs, and control that music without ever leaving the game.
That's big news for fans of gaming and music, because they can just, it all happens right there.
That's right.
You know, people love to watch gaming as much as they love to play it. And so we've brought in streaming as well. So I can watch my favorite streamers right within Game Bar. I can pin them so that they stay there all the time while I'm either gaming or doing whatever else I'm doing. I can just watch that stream and continue doing whatever.
It's like a picture over a picture,
That's
right?
exactly
Because you're
right.
watching their game over my game. You've really worked closely with the community to develop these features. Tell us about some of the plans moving forward.
Yeah, so we have a lot coming, right? Like we're, you know, dedicated to this space. I love PC gaming. This is my passion. I game every night, and so we're always looking for PC gaming feedback on what we should do next. One of the big things that we're bringing is looking for group. This was really successful on console. We call it LFG. This is the idea where I can quickly find someone to finish that boss fight or that raid together. And so choose a game, choose what you're looking for, start it. People can kind of see those lists, opt in, get a bunch of feedback saying like, hey, these people want to play with you. You say yes, you join a party, join voice, and you're good to go. Really exciting.
A lot of great stuff coming for Game Bar. Gentlemen, thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Да ё-моё. Я боюсь, как бы тут музыки не было лишней.
На поддержку пауков.
Раз, два, проверка паука.
Раз. Проверка пауков. Второй шаг к стойке была отравил.
Спасибо большое.
Couch co-op, loot for days, and skill trees to min-max. You know who you are because you love that. We're excited to announce that the next closed beta is about to start, and in just 2 days. On April 18th, you'll be able to jump into the action as Braggy Axe Fighter, the Dwarf Killer. He's all about high DPS and in-your-face damage. You can also try out Alessa, the Wood Elf, if you want to provide support and range damage for your party. They'll be joining the Soldier and High Elf classes from the first beta, which means all 4 classes will be playable at once and in a brand new region. Head over to my Twitter at Major Nelson because I've got beta codes to give away. You can also guarantee beta access when you pre-order the game on the Xbox store. If you already pre-ordered, don't worry, we've got you covered. You are in. This is the last time you'll be able to get your hands on the game before it launches on June 4th. And we've got one last Warhammer announcement. We're giving away a limited edition console, this Xbox One X and action controller, which are based on the fierce Bloodletter Fire Demon, one of the game's iconic monsters. Now only 2 of these consoles have been made, and this one can be yours. Go to @Xbox on Twitter to find out how to win. Good luck. All right, Ricari, what's up?
All right, in just a few minutes, it's going to be raining controllers in here as we run down everything you'll need to grab during the huge Xbox Spring Sale. But first, a look at one of our most popular series, Xbox Sessions, where the biggest names in pop culture play the latest games. And right now, there's no bigger name than Zachary Levi, star of Shazam. Now, Zach may have the #1 movie in the country for a couple of weeks running, but will he be able to survive the Xbox Game Pass Superhero Challenge? Let's find out.
Так, а сейчас... Что сейчас будет?
Hey, what's up guys? Benny here and welcome to a very special Xbox Game Pass Challenge. And I'm joined today by none other than Zachary Levi, star of the brand new superhero movie in the DC universe, Shazam. So let's get into our very first challenge.
Let's do it. I have a controller.
Sea of
How
Thieves.
convenient.
Sea of Thieves будет показывать.
Fire us on top of a mountain and not go face first into the side of a skyscraper.
Well, you know, we're gonna get there. Here you go.
Okay, right, here we go. Oh, there, you're gonna be up there. Now fire yourself.
Oh, hold on. There you are. Wait on you. Guys, give me a harder challenge than this. This is...
Zach, for your second challenge, we're going to be playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider and like test out your wisdom.
Yeah.
I'm expecting 2 minutes or less. How quickly do you reckon Shazam could kind of get through it?
He would get through super fast because he's the greatest superhero that ever was. He would completely just ignore it. I mean, he's impervious to all of that anyway.
All right, your time, you got 5 seconds.
No! What are you talking about? I got
Что за
all the time in the
прикол, а?
world. The floor is lava, guys. Sometimes you gotta fail in order to learn.
Shazam would have done it. But you've still got 2 more challenges though. You can make up for it. So Zach, the challenge today is to hit 200 miles an hour on the Forza Horizon Sprint, which I think you can do. How fast can Shazam go? What's his top speed?
You know, I've never been clocked. Super, super fast.
200 miles an hour.
Oh, easy, easy.
203.
203 and straight up into the forest.
You smashed that challenge, I'm not going to lie.
Crushed it. Crushed it. What's next?
Let's start.
What's next?
So Zach, the challenge today is to try and score as many aerial goals as you can in Rocket League.
This is me using Shazam's power of flight. You're gonna go flying. Oh!
First goal, first goal.
Oh, that's in.
Nice simple roll through.
Got it.
The thing is, you picked it up pretty quickly. Like aerial and Rocket League is one of the hardest.
That's it.
That was like a nice little swivel, a little slap.
Bro.
So there we have it. Zach has completed the Xbox Game Pass challenge. I'm gonna say, you smashed it.
I think I did pretty good. Three out of 4 challenges, not bad.
It's one of the best we've seen so far. It's been a lot of fun, and thank you very much for joining us.
Смотрите прикол. Как можно сделать?
Spring is here in the northern hemisphere.
Это считается за урон.
Allergies, erratic weathers, E3 predictions for you and preparations for us, and a bunch of fun stuff.
On the positive side, Game of Thrones is back, ran its withering characters with the three-eyed raven stare, and there's big Xbox spring sale, which no one died during yet. Whether you're looking for consoles, games, or accessories or something,
we are standing in front of all of these controllers for a reason. All of them were created with Xbox Design Labs. There's over 1 billion color combinations out there, so make your own.
You can go online and customize every inch of it, the sticks, the bumpers, the triggers, everything. And right now, you get $5 off. All of the available special edition controllers are also on sale, including the last 2 we revealed on Inside Xbox, the Phantom White and the Sport Red. Listen, they make great gifts or replacements when, you know, you're faced with the ramifications of Sekiro Rage.
I'm gonna need more white gloves for this.
I think so.
Anyway, all right, so you've got the controllers. What about the games? Head over to the Xbox store for discounts of up to 65% off on over 500 titles and DLCs. And gold members, you save an extra 10%. That is crazy!
There are some killer deals to be had, like the Assassin's Creed Odyssey Gold Edition for only $33. That's the game plus all the DLC, as well as the remastered version of Assassin's Creed 3, which normally retails for $40 by itself. Or maybe pick up the complete edition of The Witcher 3 for only $15.
Oh. Why not pick them all up? I mean, those 2 games alone will keep you busy for months. If you're feeling apocalyptic, go for State of Decay 2 for $14.99 and check out the free Choose Your Apocalypse update just released. Now, the game just passed over 5 million players. Congratulations to the team at Undead Labs. That is a milestone to be proud of. There are so many options with the spring sale, so take it.
Now, back to those deals there, Larry. You can save $50 on any Xbox One console bundle and get an Apex Legends Founders Pack included. And on the PC side, we've got up to $300 off gaming PCs and up to 50% off digital games and much more.
That's a lot to keep track of, but don't worry, there's a rundown of all the sales over at Xbox.com, or you can check out the Microsoft Store on your console.
Larry, are you ready for E3? He is, because in just a few minutes, Phil Spencer is going to give us a sneak preview of what's to come.
All right, but first it's time to talk about one of our favorite community events, Xbox Fan Fest. Last year, we hosted incredible gatherings all around the world, and we've got even bigger plans for 2019.
Ну вот трека. Не знаю. Не слышал. Xbox.
Everyone who's joining us from FanFest.
I've never had an experience like this in my life.
You get a chance to come to FanFest, take it.
The best weekend we've ever had together, ever.
right, joining me now, the man behind Xbox Fan Fest, Chris Munson, who you may know as Mr. Fan Fest, the Fan Fest guy, Money Rumble. Either way, welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much. All right, really appreciate it.
Now, I gotta say, I'm super excited for this one for multiple reasons. First of all, I was that fan not too long ago. But second of all, this is fifth year, right?
Fifth year. I can't even begin to think about all the work that has gone into this. But also, we wouldn't be here without the fans. We really wouldn't. From the lineup back at Microsoft stores in the early part of 2015 to today, it's amazing. All right, so it's 2019. We're going to be back at E3. I want to know what you've got in store this year. Well, we got a lot of really cool stuff in store. Well, for the first part, we're going to be inviting more fans than ever before to E3 Fan Fest. We'll have 700 tickets available for Fan Fest this year. Now, what does Fan Fest encompass? Well, we've got, of course, the briefing on Sunday, June 9th, which the fans will be up front and center. They'll get a lot of access to that. Then the Fan Fest Showcase, which is Monday night, which will be first hands-on with games, autograph sessions, dev meetings, food, drink, plus also, of course, that takes place in the Microsoft Theater. They'll also be able to go out to the Mixer Dome, which will be a brand new aspect to the entire showcase. So that's a super fun part of it. Alrighty. Well, I figure, you know, only so many spots, lots of Xbox fans. Yep. It's happened before. These things go quick, right?
Yeah, no,
in fact, so we're going to implement the random drawing approach that we did last year because we want to make sure that every fan has a chance to do that. Not only that, we're actually going to expand the ages for the first time ever. We're actually going to allow 18 and above. So some of our younger fans will be able to get into FanFest for the very first time. And the random drawing, the ticketing site will go available starting this Friday, April 19th at 9 a.m. You submit your name, get in there, and then we'll keep it open for a couple days, and on the 25th, we'll actually start choosing winners.
Now, just because I got to make sure, 9 a.m., that's specific, yes?
Yes, that is
okay,
specific.
I'm just, there's people that are probably already waiting right now.
Absolutely. The trailer showed everywhere around the world.
It's an awesome site. Now, I got to say, there's a few things that we know. You know, you get access to a bunch of Xbox employees, the briefing, a ton of stuff goes on. But I feel like FanFest is definitely known for one thing in particular, and I heard you brought it with you today, and it's a bag of sorts, yes?
A secret gear backpack. Yes, absolutely. The secret gear backpack is something that we enjoy every single year.
We've got it, right?
Yes, and it's right off the camera here. But here's the special part, is that actually we've partnered with an internal development team this year on this special one, and we're really hoping. So if you can toss it, ta-da! We're working with the Sea of the Rare team, of course, and Sea of Thieves. So this will be the exclusive backpack for E3 Fan Fest this year. You can see we've got the wonderful key art and everything like that. So a wonderful new addition. Now, what's inside?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's a secret. It's a secret. That's why we call it the secret gear backpack. Right. So this will be it. So fans, looking forward to this, and all of us looking forward to showing you what's inside this as we get closer to E3, and of course at E3.
Now, it's impossible for everyone to get to FanFest. As a matter of fact, did you know that the very first FanFest I snuck into, you know what I did?
What?
I said, I held the camera. I'm going to tell him this right here, right now. I held the camera and said, hey, Chris, do you need photos of anything? And you're like, actually, yes.
Yes, we do.
We need a photographer. Whatever.
And now look where we are today on
I'm not
camera.
saying try that, but for anybody who can't make it to FanFest or who doesn't get their ticket, how can they experience this?
Well, we've got a lot of different partners helping us out, including our fantastic Microsoft stores. So over 80 plus of them are going to have viewing events for the briefing in particular on that Sunday. So the big Xbox celebrations with giveaways, prizings, maybe some special stuff from FanFest at those events as well. So stay tuned for more information on that throughout the year as we lead up to June.
Right, so give me the last couple of plugs again as we wrap up. So
yep.
Friday?
Yep, so we've got the ticketing site goes available on this Friday. Get your name in. Obviously, you need to have an Xbox Live account. You got to have a gamer tag, of course. Then that site will be open for a couple of days. We'll shut down. Then pull a random drawing starting on the 25th, and then look for those emails. That's the biggest part because you got 24 hours if you win to register and purchase the ticket. Tickets are $45 again this year. They were last year. And all those proceeds will be going to a deserving charity, which we'll talk about actually in the next couple of weeks or so. So very, very excited. Oh, and lastly, because there's another element of FanFest that we people always ask about, especially for E3. Will I go to the expo? Will there be a ticket? Yes. Yes, thank you to the ESA for their partnership here, but all FanFest tickets will also include an E3 Expo Pass, so everybody will be able to go and experience the rest of the week over the Expo, as well as the Microsoft Theater.
I feel like everybody watching this bit right now was like, why didn't he lead with that? That's what I wanted to know off the bat.
Keep them through the entire show.
Okay. Well, either way, thank you so much for joining us. I'll be there. I'll be there working. I don't have to sneak in this time.
Me too.
Yeah, so I'll see you in LA. All right, Chris, again, thanks so much. For more on this year's E3, Larry got to sit down with Phil Spencer. And here's what he had to say.
I'm here with Phil Spencer, head of Xbox. Phil, great to see you.
Good to see you, Larry.
Earlier in the show, we had Chris Munson on talking about Xbox Fan Fest details coming up for E3. Excited about that.
That's always a great time at E3. Играл и не спал.
Later on in the interview, but right now, I want to talk about a couple of things.
Сколько что? Суток? Ни разу суток не было. Типа дэши таем. Так, сейчас я посмотрю, что там у Джонни, что он там делает. Все? Что он там творит? А, он это, МКХ играет. Ну все. Значит, все, ребят. А, сейчас проверим, что со стримом. Монетизация там, клеим, не клеим, что там есть. Нормально с музыкой, все. Пока нормально. Короче. Это убираем. Значит, лайк поставьте, подпишитесь на канал, если еще не подписаны. Колокольчик нажмите рядом с кнопкой подписки, чтобы получать уведомления о видосиках. Друзьям видосик скидывайте. Делитесь видосиком. И всем пока. И спокойной ночи всем.
Где там у нас есть где-то меню? Есть же, да, у нас меню, ребята? Там где-то Фрост у нас было. Вот здесь есть меню у нас. Вот, посмотрите. И последний — это Фрост. Ребят, если хотите узнать полный ростер, пожалуйста, вот в группе ВКонтакте у нас есть вот эта картинка, да, слитая. Там вот на самом деле все достоверно. Аноним, спасибо.
Смотрел стрим у них, не с тобой. Ужасно бомбит. Но мне понравилось, как после завершения стрима Диза за 2 минуты увеличились.
Давай, Легион,
на 400.
спасибо. Ой, да уж, аноним. Вот надо было у меня смотреть. Может, тогда вы и показали. Спасибо, аноним. Но мне понравилось, как после завершения стрима Диза за 2 минуты... Ага, ну там, видишь, люди этот... Хроника типа не играбельна, ее вроде нету. То есть вот последний вот этот закрытый слот — это Фрост. Она выглядит прикольно. Вот мне нравится внешний видок у Фрост. Посмотрим, как она играется. Но я на самом деле не думаю, что она будет играться как Саб-Зиро. Соответственно, у нее будут, конечно, спецприемы заморозкой. Но я очень надеюсь, что такой добротный персонаж. Странно. Да ладно, над тобой смеялся, то что едино сегодня не показывает. Ой, я не знаю, что там ведущие делали, да, над чем они смеялись. Может, над семенами издевались, да. Вон, смотрите сколько. Дипсти, привет.
Это не аноним, это я, с другого компа просто. Есть мнение, что показанные на Xbox инсидивина людей, кто вбросил инфу про МК-11, а не самих майков. Однако, еще вопрос в том, Зачем было показывать еще раз сюжетный трейлер?
Вот именно. Зачем они вот между вставками показывали сюжетный трейлер, если про Mortal Kombat 11 ничего не было сказано?
Ну, официально трейлера то про Фрост не было. Это же, в принципе, слив.
Это слив. Это слив, ребята, от чела, который получил уже диск с игрой. Ну, то есть это 100% слив. То есть, так сказать, достоверный слив, если вообще такая формулировка существует. Да, не знаю, что делать. Ой, знаю, что делать, короче, надо идти работать. Ребят, там есть, короче, еще несколько вещей, над которыми я должен сегодня поработать. Извините за тавтологию. В общем, купил я себе дешманский айфончик. Будем сейчас приложу